Guess the number game.
Okay, so one of the things I've said about this problem we have in America with retirees is learning about retirement and finance. It's very boring for people, and it's not comfortable, right? And so I went out there and I said to Austin, this is the guess the numbers game, right? Mm-hmm. So what did you do? How many videos did we get? 6, I think?
Yeah, pulled up 6 channels.
Okay, so let me say this first, and this is important for everyone to understand. These are actually, for the most part, 6 people who are doing very well based on their amount of YouTube subscribers, okay? So they're doing well. They're getting the information out there. And every single one of them, I think, is doing a good job. I've reviewed their videos. I don't think they're giving bad information. It's good information. It's just absolutely terrible the way it's being delivered. Nobody wants to go to the dentist. Nobody wants to watch paint dry, and that's basically what these videos are. So, the guess the numbers game, like what would you say Andrea has to guess? What's the point of this game? What do you have to do?
So she's going to go in and try and guess the amount of subscribers these 6 channels have based on the content that we watch today.
Okay.
You have to guess how many
blind.
Yes.
how many thousands of subscribers these people have, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now keep in mind, this is supposed to be helpful to people, and this is supposed to be interesting for people, okay? So, Brooke, out of the courtesy of listeners, we're going to go 1.5 times speed.
Yes.
Just to kind of speed it up a little bit.
Yep.
And it's just like, on average, how long are the clips? Like, I think 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Not too long.
At most.
Okay, so this is America learning how to retire and getting education and information. Here we go. Give us the first video.
So this gentleman, his whole design behind his YouTube channel is to help people learn about retirement and not worry.
Okay, that's worthy cause. Yeah.
Chris went through these videos actually ahead of time and wrote his own notes to remind him what each one was.
Okay.
And Chris's notes are, for this one, CFP describing Social Security increase with percentages all over the place.
Okay, let's see. Check it out.
Place is that there's a cost of living adjustment. Now, the cost of living adjustment, or the COLA adjustment, is simply an adjustment in your Social Security check to make up for or to take into account inflation. In 2024, the 66.7 million Social Security beneficiaries will receive a 3.2% increase in their Social Security check. Now, compared to the average annual benefit bump of 2.6% over the past 20 years, a 3.2% increase is above average. But compared to the last 2 bumps, last year being 8.7, and I believe the year before was 5.9%, it seems rather small. Now, I talk more in depth about this in another video, but a lot of retirees are disappointed in this 3.2% increase because they are really feeling the pressure of inflation. Now, the typical retiree will see an increase of about $59 to their Social Security.
All right.
It's a lot of numbers.
Great information.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just picturing our typical client. What are
Your
they getting?
head is swimming right now. That's
Yeah.
what's happening.
It's not how you do it. Again, great information, worthwhile cause. So,
Take a
how
guess
many
at
subscribers does
Do I
this
get a
person-
range, or I just have to throw a blind number?
No.
out there?
This is guess the number game, not guess the
Oh,
numbers.
okay. I'll go with 55,000.
Okay. How many subscribers does this guy have?
He has 9,000 subscribers.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I gave him more credit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he's getting there, but that means 9,000 people have said, I want to follow this, because no wonder America is struggling to learn about this stuff. All right, what's the next one you got?
So the next YouTube channel, no channel description at all.
No channel description.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. I remember this one.
So how do you find it?
What's this guy, Brooke?
Yeah, this should be good. This one, Chris's notes say, guy putting us to sleep with tax tables and figures.
This is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited for this one.
Again, everything accurate. Motivation here is a good one. Just let's watch.
All right.
On the left-hand side of the table, you should be pretty familiar with traditional IRA tax tables. Anytime you pull money from traditional IRAs, you are taxed at ordinary income rates. These are the same rates you would be taxed at for your normal working income. It's the taxable account rate table that gets a little bit complex. First, we have long-term capital gain rates. These are preferred rates that, ideally, if we're taking income from that taxable account, we want to be subject to these long-term capital gain rates. Now, if you look up long-term capital gain brackets online, you're likely to see there are only 3 long-term capital gain brackets, 0, 15%, and 20%. Yet on the screen, you'll see that I have 4 layers of long-term capital gain rates. And as with most things with the US government, things are more complex than they first appear. It's worth noting that there is an added 3.8% net investment surtax that will be applied to all capital gains long-term and short-term if, for a married person, you are showing an AGI, an adjusted gross income, over $250,000, and for a single filer, that AGI over $200,000.
Wow.
Okay. Did you count the amount of numbers on that video?
No, but there's
There are
a lot.
30 numbers on that screen. 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not, I find that confusing.
Yeah, I have no
Even
idea.
though I know tax tables.
Yeah, I mean, it's the 4 retirement tax tables. This is supposed to be helping America with information. So, what do you think?
What do we got?
I'll go with 25,000 subscribers.
He has 42,000.
42,000 subscribers. So that means 42,000. Yeah, wow. All right, what's the next one, Austin? Hey, everybody, are you enjoying this video? If you are, give us a thumbs up. Do you want to stay on top of the content? Then subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching.
So the next channel we have focusing on transitioning into retirement.
Great.
And he's looking to gain their trust and confidence.
Awesome.
Chris's notes, Indiana guy with a spreadsheet.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep. Yeah, seems
I mean, who's the biggest spreadsheet guy you know?
Sitting right
That'd
over
be
here.
you.
Yep.
But that's not, you don't give that to a person. You do that behind the scenes, and then you give them like the 10,000 foot, 3 bullet point approach. Watch, this is his approach.
3 buckets. Again, started with 2 million. 80,000 was our withdrawal. Same for both. Index that for inflation, 2% a year. It's just what we
How many
did.
numbers are on this screen,
What I did.
Austin?
Okay. A
more
lot
than
of
30.
other options. Could have left at 80,000 fixed all through that. Could have done some guardrails.
I'm just
I went with
picturing my
easier.
mom
Okay?
like trying to follow
So
this.
$80,000 removed each year. Now with buckets,
Or the
each
guy that
year
just
you have to
left our
decide
office,
where you're
right?
pulling the 80,000
Already overwhelmed.
from.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
so
like-
that's a decision. It's not, a stressful decision, but you have to look at your bucket performance. If the market was down, typically I'd pull it from, bucket 1 right here. So after the first year, pulled it out of bucket 1. Okay, I pulled those expenses S8, S8, come out of bucket 1, and so every year you have that.
I have nothing to
Just,
say.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's overwhelming.
All right, how many subscribers is this person trying to help retirees? How many subscribers does he have?
I'll go low on him, 15,000.
How many does he have, Austin?
44,000, just above the last one.
44,000. Okay.
It's insane.
All right, what's the next one? Oh, I love this guy. Now, let me say, this guy,
I remember the whiteboard.
he's, I love whiteboards. I used to do this, remember?
Yes.
And he just hasn't learned what we learned years ago, is that you don't want to be writing numbers down on a whiteboard. It just absolutely befuddles people.
Yeah.
But the reason I like this guy, he is like me. He's a CPA. Great numbers guy. He's got it. Go ahead, Brooke. Roll it. Hey, everyone. Did you know that the majority of us don't understand this finance retirement stuff? Do you realize that the average retiree does not have a financial advisor? I believe one of the biggest reasons why is because when we walk into that financial advisor's office or we pick up the phone and call that financial advisor, we just don't even know what to say. There are 350,000 financial advisors in the United States, and frankly, only a handful of them are really acting in your best interests and able to help you with a confident and comprehensive retirement. So how are you supposed to find out of 350,000 advisors the one that's right for you? About 12 years ago, I started working on the 5 topics to discuss with your financial advisor. It started out as a 3-page document, and today it is now up to 14 pages. It is, in my opinion, the best document in the industry, and why every retiree doesn't have this tool in their hand to discuss with a potential advisor or with their current advisor, giving the tools to know what to ask and giving you the answers of what you should be hearing back. This tool, in my opinion, is one of the best in the industry, and we give it away free. We have always given away free. The best way to get a hold of it is go to 5toask.com. That's the number 5, TOASK, the number 5, toask.com. 5toask.com. You give me your name and your email, and I will email this to you. It is by far the best tool that you need to arm yourself with the questions that you need to ask. 5toask.com and get the 5 topics to discuss with your financial advisor today.
Amongst those 5 401k participants. And that gives an average balance of $195,500. Now, even though I'm showing you 5 balances here, I could easily have shown you 50, 5,000, or 5 million, and it would have looked very similar to this. The average balance for a 60-year-old in their 401k is 195,500, and the median balance is 61,450. So let's write these down. Average, 195.5k. Median, 61,400.
Squeaking.
Yeah.
Squeaking.
It was very distracting.
And I sympathize with this guy because for years I made content the exact same way. And, we used to have 3-hour meetings where I would literally,
I remember.
Just right. So, okay. How many subscribers does the CPA have?
I'll go with 100,000.
261,000.
261,000. I mean, he's got a following, so he's doing something right.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking about our average retiree taking that in. Nobody wants to watch that.
No.
All right, so the point of that, again, is not to make fun of these people. These people are putting themselves out there. They're putting out good content, factual content. The piece that's missing and what Retirement for Life is all about is not being boring, and we're not going to do that, okay? We're going to be informative, educational, and fun. So thanks for the Guess the Numbers game, Austin. Good segment today.